Happy New Year, everyone! It's still New Year, alright? So,
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Happy New
Swing,
Year.
June. How's
Hello,
everyone?
Happy New Year.
It's still quite new to New Year at this recording, but by the time you hear this episode, probably like 1 or 2 weeks after the
New Year.
actually New Year. Everyone has been busy, yeah?
Yes, year end is usually very busy. And the Three Musketeers
True.
are just normal employee.
Busy wishing and praying that 2022 is going to be better.
Yeah, so praying true, Joseph, praying that 2022 is gonna be good. So everyone's busy
Yes.
because we have to somehow like clear our leave so it doesn't get wasted. And also it's a year end, everyone just want to chill, have fun, relax, going to New Year with a fresh mind. I would say, right?
Yeah, and really hope that 2022 could be better, can be much better than 2020 and 2021, seriously.
I don't know, maybe if you don't have a high expectation, it's better.
I want to say something from the Spider-Man. You don't have expectation. Alright, I don't want to say about that.
Spoiler.
Spoiler, Spider-Man.
I haven't watched actually.
Alright.
By now, I think, already, all the spoilers everywhere already.
True. Oh my god. If you are not away from Facebook, I'm probably gonna get spoiled. But it happens, right? Yeah. Yes. Alright, so this episode, if you forgot what movie we're gonna talk about, for this episode, it's called A Dog's Journey, recommended by June. Woo! Honestly, I've seen plenty of movie with dogs as a team, and most of them is all, and if not all of them, are pretty heartwarming, and require tissue or handkerchief right next to you. Yeah. So for this movie, there's both of them with the additional of comedy, to make it more on the heartwarming side. So I would like to think this as 7 out of 10 kind of movie for me. I mean, how can you give a low score to this kind of loyal and such an innocent Bailey? Can I say that Bailey is such a perfect name for the breed of dog? The Saint Bernard and Australian Shepherd. It's just perfect. It feels so perfect for me. Bailey, so cute. So what do you guys think?
Okay, I don't really know much about dog. So the type of dog that just now you mentioned, I don't really know what is like the
It's just
breed
from
and
the
what.
appearance itself,
Then but actually I think I have exactly the same score as you, 7 out of 10. Yeah, then I'm not really because I scared of any animal, then dog included. Then so but but I won't
She's like
bully
Chandler
them,
on you.
okay?
She's
I
like
won't-
Chandler in Friends.
Come on, I won't bully them, and usually if I watch this kind of movie that with animals and big dogs especially, I also usually cannot stand on the tears will fall down. Then but surprisingly, this one is very heartwarming and feel. It is a bit cliche, but then it's very. I was like sometimes certain things predictable, but it still feel good. It still feel good, and is I think it is a very enjoyable film. And I really like Belly as well. The beginning and the ending, I was really tears really.
I want to say it's really impressive that you know the breed of dog. I don't know whether.
Of course, I go and Google it.
Same.
I wouldn't know about the breed or not just by look at it. But I Google about it.
The only thing I know about Bailey is the coffee and alcohol.
Oops, okay, then we know what kind of what is your hobby.
Coffee, milk, and alcohol. Yeah. But yeah, I always like this kind of heartwarming movies, and I like movies that can actually make me cry because of being touched, not because of like really sad,
Yeah.
but because of being
Yeah,
touched,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And yeah, this movie made me cry like multiple times throughout the whole thing.
Mm.
I think as early as when Bailey had
Bailey-
cancer and
Yeah.
dying right in the warehouse. Wow, that one I already like shit. And actually I don't
Me too.
actually I for me it's not that predictable because
Mm.
I don't know what happened after that. I actually genuinely don't know what happened after the dog died in the warehouse because I didn't expect that like it will come back again. I think wow, the movie
Oh.
finished so fast.
Oh no, that one I agree. I didn't know that part. Then
I didn't know
then-
like it's a reincarnation kind of thing and yeah, it keep coming back.
But it makes
Have you watched A Dog's Purpose?
No.
No, but I heard that it's a sequel, right? Actually, this one.
Yeah.
And it's the same concept. It's a reincarnation one.
It's actually a sequel. I'm quite surprised, No wonder the name is similar, except for the last word.
Wait, the
and-
purpose is a
and they
sequel
keep-
or the journey is a sequel?
Journey is a sequel. This one is a sequel. Then no
Oh,
wonder they keep
yep.
on mention that my purpose, the dog's purpose as well. After that when I Google up, I only know actually it was sequel. No wonder the name is so similar. I keep on need to make sure that we are talk about the journey, not the sequel. No, not about the purpose.
Yeah. I think if you watch A Dog's Purpose, I think you'll cry more in that scene when the dog is eaten, because the first movie is talk about the Bailey and Ethan throughout the whole movie.
Oh my God, I want to watch that.
You even feel more at that scene.
Okay. So the Ethan is the so then this movie Ethan is old lah, right?
Yep. That's so cool actually.
So cool it is.
Yeah, so like for me it's like wow, like I would give it like an 8 because I just really like this kind of
yep,
stuff.
yep,
But the concept is good actually. I like the reincarnation. I think what I say predictable is more on the human story lah. That one more predictable. But it's good. It's a
Yeah.
very solid life story, I would say.
Yeah.
Do you think that this kind of movie is like a perfect kind of not perfect, it's like very suitable for like the dog owner where recently their pet has like passed away? Like for one, it gives a sort of like a bright side that your body will reincarnate or still living out there in the world, like a sort of like therapeutic treatment. Yeah.
Oh, I think this is a good aspect. You good that you brought up this. I think so. I can't say I really understand because I'm never really had a pet before. Then but
Because you hate dogs.
No, I don't hate dogs. I just scared of
Okay,
them.
okay.
Then but I think if I'm the owner, then I do think it will make them feel better. Not as in like bittersweet lah. At least they feel that actually after that actually maybe they have another reincarnation and they maybe out there. It gives them like moving like you can move on from that. But I think you brought up there's one scene that oh my God it reminds me of my friend, the life that when he was that big dog. He never get to live with CJ one. Then he was in the he was being fed, very well fed in the like the grocery shop. Then after that when he was old, he's old. Then he just go out himself to I think to pass away lor. Then actually my friend shared with me before, her dog actually is like that. It's like that, and actually dog is like that. They will when they are old and they actually have sick already, they are sick already. Actually, sometimes if one day they missing, actually means that they just go away to like don't want to let the owner see. When I heard this story, I already see, and now I talk about, I also feel touched already. I feel very. I didn't know that, I didn't know that. Then that part actually got me in tears because I remember my conversation with my friends. I was like, oh, why this animal is so thoughtful.
Yeah, it's quite common. Yeah. They like to hide away when they want to pass away.
Shit, I cannot.
That's why
Oh, you're
everyone.
crying.
Yes, I'm crying already. Oh my god.
That's why a lot of people say like humans don't deserve dogs, right?
Yeah, I kind of feel that, you know.
Right,
That
it's like,
scene
wow.
actually is like, oh shit, it got me, man.
I don't know about you all, but do you think that just based on my opinion, right? I noticed that people from the Western country treat their dogs more like a family compared to the Eastern side. You know, yeah, we just keep them as like a guard dog, majority, but some still treat them as like a family member. But I think quite a lot, probably most of them in the Western countries treat them like a family. Did it only at me or?
I think it used to be like this, and but I think now it's changing lah. Like more and more people are more loving to the dogs. I mean, at least in Singapore.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Singapore, I think they treat them like a prince or princess.
Right. But I mean, also because Singapore has a lot of expats lah. But still, yeah. I think it's getting more and more lah. A lot of people. I mean, even Malaysian friends could say they really love their dogs.
When you say about that, it remind me, basically it's just like the way how Asian bring up the kids as well lah. Because you see Western, the way they brought up their kid is like, like they treat them like maybe an individual and have more freedom. They can, like, you know, you can just call your parent by name. Then so the dog is a part of the family. Then in Asian, you see the way we train the dog. As I see from my friends, it's like the dog really need to be more disciplined and basically it's just like you train your child lah. Then I think it's the
Oh
same.
my god! Actually, don't ask your kid to go and be a guard dog.
No, I'm not asking.
Okay.
I mean,
A boy, go and stand by the door.
Alright, back to this movie. I really like how they portray Bailey. Actually, from first movie and the second movie, it's the same person as well. And like most of his dialogue, the one-liner and the punchline, it's quite amusing most of the time for me. I think it's quite very funny. It's like shh means like bark louder. I think the one-liner from Bailey is really well executed. Right, one for me is like ending. It's not funny lah, but it's very memorable. You know the jumping scene when they did in the beginning.
the
that
part,
one is
like
he did the jump.
yeah, the time it really make
so
you feel like
heartwarming.
you really feel like, oh my god, it's like
Yep.
it's a good. I feel that the beginning and the ending tied very well lah. Like a full circle like that.
Yes. So good amount of comedy and sadness lah, right?
I'm still very surprised when I see Henry Lau there.
Right. Do you know who is
that's-
Henry Lau Jun?
I think Jun don't know.
No.
Yeah, he's like a Korean artist.
K-pop star, actually K-pop star.
K-pop star, yeah.
Super
It's a
Junior one.
Korean. It's like a Korean-born Canadian, and then he went back to Korea and to further his career. It's so weird, honestly.
Yeah.
It's
Who
like
is he?
keep
He's the-
appearing in a
he-
Hollywood movie.
He's a guy.
He's
the guy,
Trent,
is it?
Trent.
The Asian guy, yeah. The
okay,
Asian guy,
okay.
yeah.
Trent. I was like,
Yeah.
because I know some of Henry Lau music actually. Then I was like, oh, that's Henry Lau. I still so surprised
Yeah.
to see him. Then,
Yes.
but is it? I don't know. Is it because I know that he is like K-pop star? He does appear to me a bit like the K-drama kind of oppa lah. I was like, okay.
For me, I think because I watch a lot of Korean variety show where he is as like a guest, and I think his personality is like very goofy and very silly. So look, like watching him in this movie is kind of a little bit weird. But it's good actually. I'm surprised on his acting. It's like not the top notch, but but I think it's good enough, for
Same.
I think yeah.
I think I also think that he's because he's a singer, actually he's not really actor. Then I do think he's okay, as in not too. Although sometimes it's like, okay, that's Henry Lau, but okay lah. I feel still okay. He quite fit for trend lah.
You know when we talk about the acting, you know who is totally bring me out of the movie? The
Who?
mother of the main character, Gloria.
Gloria. Oh why?
I think she's really unrealistic in my opinion. So when I watch it, it makes me realize that like she's an actress and she's just acting, like.
Okay.
Don't you think so? Like she's too
I-
over dramatic at a lot of scenes
but for
in the
me,
beginning, like yeah.
But I feel that it's kind of also the way the character written, also the way the character written a bit.
It's like too unrealistic. I don't know. Yeah.
A
like
bit,
you
a
said,
bit.
it's
The way
written,
she
yeah.
act, it's a bit like a bit forcefully to become like a mother, a bad mother like that. Then, but I don't really find it take me out lah. For me it's it's fine lor.
She's not a very memorable character lah. I just like it's not really, it didn't really, and her scenes are very little, right? I think the most memorable one is when she come back and had a coffee with CJ, right? I think that one is quite touching.
Then but if talk about acting, I do think the young actress act as CJ. I think she's very solid. I think she's quite good. The young actress is very when she act, she pretend that she is the mother, like to talk on the phone. I do find that one quite funny. I was like, the kid
young,
quite good. The
yeah,
kid is good. I say.
She's cute. Yeah. There's another one scene. I think it's suddenly, there's this kind of scene like came out of nowhere. It's the action scene where she got chased by the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then turned into an action scene, and then the car flip, and then Bailey died.
No, Molly died. Molly
The
died.
action scene. Yeah. Oh, Molly. Yes, correct. The name is Molly.
I was also really like, why out of the blue, got got that one. The guy is also is very, the guy is quite douchebag lah. But then why suddenly also become like a psychopath like that?
Yeah, and the scene is like cut, and then just flash a bit, like make the thing like very quick, and then just flip the cut. Like okay, but the scene is so memorable. Like when they train the dog to smell if the person has a potential to have a cancer. Oh, that is quite impactful to me.
I was like, I actually feel that there could be another movie about that. I was like, this part is interesting. I do interested to see more actually.
I think when I hear Trent saying I'm tired, right, I know this is coming. He is getting cancer.
and then the dog do the same motion. I was like, man.
I was like, confirm this guy is going to get cancer.
Yeah. No, that's why I say certain part. But no, if at the beginning when they train, then I already know someone somewhere, somewhat later, there will be someone gonna cancer already. Definitely, just don't know who yet.
Oh my god.
And then there's this one more scene, where CJ bring Molly to the party. It's like, like, who brings the dog to the party? It's a bit unrealistic to me also. Right?
Yes. It's kind of weird. It's like, okay. No, the movie has its flaws, I must say. Then I also think that maybe budget constraint also.
Actually, I also watch a lot of like dog team kind of movie. I would like to like recommend or maybe ask you all if you have any other recommended dog team movie. And one of it is Hachiko.
Hachiko,
I'm not sure if
yes.
you've heard of it. Yeah, where the dog has a statue. They erect a statue of the dog because of what the dog like waited for the owner. So there's like 1987. There's a Japanese movie. It's a very quite memorable to me. It's like when I think of dog movie, I'll probably think of that movie. And then recently there's one quite nice. I think it's I'm not sure is it in Netflix. It's called Togo. So it's a husky. It's definitely in Disney Plus. Yeah, it's Togo, and it's a talk about husky, and the actor is the guy who did the Green Goblin.
Willem
William
Dafoe.
Dafoe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the one is quite nice as well. You can have a watch if you like this kind of. Spoiler alert! It's not a good happy scene. Yeah. So do you guys have any memorable movie?
Actually, Pachico, is the first like if you talk about dog movie, I think first one I would think about that lah. But actually, I never watched, until now. I know that lah. Then Papa, can you hear me sing that one?
Oh no!
That one is like is 1980 something, 1983 is haven't even born yet. Then but whenever
the title itself makes you want to cry already.
then a father that cannot speak, he adopted a girl. Then he raised her well and with the dog. Then and the girl after that become a famous singer. So the father cause for her career, then she maybe try to distance herself from him and things like that. So it's very sad lah. It's a very sad and about father. It's like this thing is like my soft my soft spot now about parent and about dog. It's like oh shit, yeah.
Do you have any happy doctor?
Yeah lor.
No, I think this is like a new thing that I watched, which is like dog related, and a dog's journey is something very new for me. But I really like it. Yeah. Other than that, like dogs, usually I only see them in documentaries. So yeah.
You can check out Togo. It's quite inspiring, that movie. Yeah. Actually, there's one more, Island of Dog, but there is a
that's what that's about. I want to talk about that one, Island of Dog, right?
Yeah, the Island of Dog is a very artistic kind of movie. It's like a very like a stop motion also kind of movies. Quite nice.
Yeah, but that one I feel is not. It's dog, but then it's telling human story actually. Yeah, it's telling human story. It's not really dog.
Yeah.
but it's a bunch of dogs. Yeah, but it's a bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson, no.
I want to have a dog.
So I hope like after this movie, can get more dogs, get adopted. It's adopt June, but it's kind of expensive to maintain.
Yeah. Thing is like you can adopt the dogs, but sometimes the dogs are rescued, right? The rescued dogs.
Yes.
They are a bit traumatized with humans because you
have to be very patient with them.
It's a bit tough and also some of them quite old. So then, in a way, after you adopt them, I don't know if I emotionally can take it or not, right? Because after I adopt that, like maybe 1 or 2 years, they will pass away. So, yeah.
I mean, if you know that they will like have a few years, just make the best out of it. I think.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I volunteered in a dog shelter before, and I think the dogs there, they are waiting to be adopted, but also some dogs that actually get adopted and keep coming back. It feels like they enjoy more living among their friends, like rather than living with a human. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it really depends.
That's why you have to bring them out into the park, to interact with other dogs.
Yeah, that is that is also a tough part for me. If like I work for the whole day.
Yeah, so maintenance is also involved time invested in it.
I do agree that I think human doesn't deserve dog, so hope that the owners will treat the dogs better lah.
Yep. For me, like if you want to watch this, I think you can probably start with A Dog's Purpose before you watch A Dog's Journey. Then you can find it more relatable and
Yeah, it makes me want to watch A Dog's Purpose already.
Yeah. And it still can watch, and then you can and then you say that it makes sense now in Dog Purpose.
Good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's all for this episode. And for the next episode, we're gonna do a Korean movie, The Beauty Inside. It's a 2015 movie. It's a very interesting movie. So join us next time. Till then, Happy New Year again, and see you guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Happy New Year.